Hey guys, welcome to JCATS meeting number 2, where I keep you informed on what's going on. Remember I have that big 25-day trip coming up. Before I forget, every time I tell this story to a woman that I meet, I told my aunt today and her nurse. God bless my aunt, hopefully she lives a long time, but she's having a very tough time. My Aunt Rose is like the best person ever. I love her. She's been like my surrogate mother. My mom's kind of a trip. So I've adopted my Aunt Rose as an angel. So point is, if you're watching this show with your spouse, try not to. It's just gonna threaten them. It's gonna upset them unless they're pretty open about stuff. It's not a very popular show with some of the ladies. Most of them actually. They all hate my idea. The men love it. Okay, let's move on. Another thing is I'm going to be coloring my hair. What? Why? Gentlemen, I'm actually dating girls in their 20s. I need to be a little more colored on the hair. And what I'll do is I'll be using Groom for Men or a touch of gray for men. And then this is another coloring agent I take to touch up. Probably every 4 or 5 days I put it in for a couple hours. The girls know I do it. I tell you guys I do it. I'm not okay with all the gray. But I'll be doing that in a couple days. That way it settles in. And then when I arrive, my hair should look pretty natural. It's just something I've been doing. American girls seem to like gray hair. I tend to see that the younger girls, they don't ever compliment my gray hair. So it's because it's not that. And it is still gray when I arrive. But it's like 20%, like not like all this. So as far as moving forward with the JCATS club, I've decided I'm going to be designing a logo. You guys are still encouraged to give me some kind of idea on what you want. I'm thinking it's gonna have like JCATS here, a cool thing. Maybe I don't know if I have a pocket. I mean, it could be kind of cool, but I'm into the V cuts. Maybe you guys just want the circular one. But what I'm going to do is be choosing this fulfillment company, contacting them, probably getting an artist. You'll be going there on your own, picking out whatever you want. Let's say you get an extra large and you need a large. You do all that. You can send it back, get a large. Probably going to have so many different color varieties, and also for the ladies too that want the shirt as well. So with that, once you get the shirt and you take a picture of yourself with the shirt on that you paid for, then I'll send you like cigars, chocolate. It'll give you also the choice of staying with me. Let me talk about staying with me or using my services to help you kind of blend in over there. This is my concept. It's a pretty good concept. I'm going to take you through the thing that I did. Let's say your name's, who's one of my buddies? Buck. Let's say Buck's like, hey, Jax, I'm going to do it. I'm going to come out there. I'm kind of scared. You should be, Buck. You're going to do a third world country, but I'm here. I'm there hanging out already, right? So let's say I'm there. Well, I would encourage Buck to get on to the dating site. Maybe meet some girls. If you think you're going to show up there, remember, traffic is chaotic. And you can't go from point A to point B. So let's say you meet a girl at point B and you're at point A. What are you going to do? Send flowers? You don't do that. Remember, you don't do that. You have GCash. You have the application called GCash that you load funds into. So you basically will go to the ATM and get like $100. You'll get 10,000 pesos, right? Not a lot, but 10,000 is, I think, $200. You'll take that and you'll go to like a store called Robinson's. There's this pretty little machine called the GCash machine. You put in your GCash number, which is your phone number, right? And in there, it'll just, you feed the machine, look at your phone, hit the app. Oh, wow, the $200 that I just put in, the 10,000 pesos, is now 10,000 on my GCash. You can use GCash to buy groceries. You can use GCash to get your girls' nails done while you walk. Hey, honey, let's get your nails done. It's a fun thing that girls want to do. Okay, it's not about you. You need to blend with the girl. You need to spoil the girl. Get her nails done. Get her hair done. You know, take her shopping. Oh, Jax, I love this stuff. I recently took a girl shopping. A wonderful girl. She bought a stack of clothes like this. I thought it was going to be $260, probably $220. I was like, gulp. They don't eat much. Like I said, they eat a little tiny bit because they're super fit girls. And the total price was $36. What? So then I go buy stuff, because they hated what I was wearing. Different fashion. I said, why don't we buy things that you like that I wear, right? And $50, and that was with Ivy. She was so mad at me. She's like, why is your stuff more than mine? It was pretty funny. She got jealous. But here's a funny story. I said, honey, you never lust for me. And she, what is that? I'm like, well, you look at me and you're like, I want you. And I'm like, you never lust for me. I don't know what that is. We went shopping. I put on this black shirt with white stripes. She goes, I like you. I was like, what? Are you lusting over me? She's like, I want you, Jax, right now. I was like, wow, best $50 I ever spent. Oh my God, that is so funny. Okay, order this shirt. I'm building trust with you. Hey, Jax, if I get over there and you screw me over, why am I going to do that? I love my channel. I really do. I love helping American men get back in love. That's what this is about. I can get you back in love. Look, ask around. Someone you know will say, oh, my friend married a Filipino. They're still married. He's still happy. Seriously crazy. Find me a story of a mean Filipino girl that's kind of screwed over her guy. It doesn't happen in the States. There's just really good women. Okay, so you order the t-shirt. Hey, Jax got this shirt. Now you're in the club. What do you get? Okay, this is my concept. I will get a discount on a hotel for you. That's cool. Probably in the action, or you're like, I don't want action. I want something outside. When you go outside of like Cebu, you are going to pay more money to get back and forth on the tuk-tuks, the ba'u, they call them. It's kind of takes your time up and stuff. I'd like to see you land into Cebu or Lapu and date your girl right away. Go shopping. Feel what it's like to be in love with a girl again. Whether she's okay looking or hot. Dude, it's so fun. I'm telling you. Let me give you an update on... Okay, the variety of shirts is going to be a lot. The other concept is I can meet you at the airport. Chances are, when you meet a girl, and you're like, oh my God, I'm crazy, Jax. And my buddy, I think his name's Brian. He met a girl. His wife's name is Love. Okay, awesome. I'm like, what a name. That's really her name, Love. And I did talk to her. She's super sweet. So you're like, hey, Jax, I met this girl. Her name's Love too. Okay, that's great. Her name's Love too. Her name's Blessings. Her name's, they have beautiful names. And she's going to meet me at the airport. That's cool. Have her meet you at the airport. And then get in the bao, take your stuff to your condo, drop it off with her. Don't mess around, okay? It's not like that. You want to build respect. Drop your stuff off. She'll be like, oh, wow, it's so beautiful here. Like, I'll have you in nice places for $30 a night, right? Even $19 a night. Condos, got everything. I was on the 21st floor, and I paid $90, but that was on the cliff. And that was kind of a mistake, but you can get a beautiful place for like $40. So you will go with your girl. You're like, hey, Jax, I'm not cool with that. I haven't met a girl. I'll meet you. I'll meet you there, get you over to your hotel, or you can do it your own, and then I'll have scheduled things to do. So we'll go to dinner. Let's say that you do meet a girl, and she's there. You're like, what do we do? You're going to meet me if you want. You can meet me for dinner. I'll be with my girl. We'll go to dinner. We'll walk around. I'll show you some kind of cool stuff. There's absolutely crazy stuff. Do not think this is like America, okay? Your credit card, let's say this is your credit card. It's really worthless. You can barely use your credit card. Maybe at a store, maybe at a restaurant, but mainly it's GCash and cash. I'm telling you, it's really frustrating. That was my last trip, was to deal with that. So, okay, humor. This is another thing. While you're talking to girls and texting them, there's going to be a lot of, you'll be excited. There's going to be a lot of talk, right? And you're like, ah, you're like, you can't believe you can ask a Filipino girl anything, right? If they're uptight, then they're probably over 27. I'm not kidding. But they're like, you have any questions? You're like, yeah, I've actually asked them, are you willing to spend the night with me if we get along during? Yeah, absolutely. What? Yeah. And then remember, I asked the girls, do you mind if I have another girlfriend? Then there's a pause. No, you can have another girlfriend. It's bizarre, folks. It's really quite different. So use humor when you're on this app and you're writing blah, 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 blah. Remember, don't get so involved with the sex. Okay, you're going to have a lot of sex. They're so sweet. But talk about their work or talk about the fact they lost their ID. Many girls don't have their ID. They lost it in a typhoon. This is true. Then I will text them something that says like, so I'll get online and it's called Cebuano. And there's another language too. I think it's Tagalog. Get a translator, right? And so you want to go to Cebuano to English. And so I'll put in like, I really think you're as pretty as a flower. And I'll put it in Cebuano, and they're like, wow, they really love that. And they're like, oh, wow, you speak that. And I'm like, no, I'm kind of trying to learn. Awesome, and I am learning, but they love the fact that you're trying to learn their language. They speak 100% English, but the concepts are a little bit different. I told this girl today my aunt was dying, and she's like, cool, get back with me. Cool. And then I did it again. I explained to you, honey, my aunt may be passing away, or she's really sick, and I'm concerned for her. And she's like, oh, that's great. No, it's not great. You have to say you're sorry. I'm worried about my aunt. So anyways, use humor in text. One example is I say, my rooster jumped over your moons. That's what I say. And every time it's hilarious. Okay. So I can help you transfer to your hotel. I can get you a discount at the hotel. Credit versus cash, I already talked about that. Gcash limits. Apparently, like I dropped $800 yesterday into Gcash, and there's a daily limit. I'm trying to get a couple $1,000s on there before my trip so I can glide through everything peacefully. So remember, there's Gcash limits. Now what I do is I do trust my girl. I do trust my girl, so I sent her the money, told her to keep a couple $100 because she's going to need to get prepared. And then what I will do is she transferred the money. It went into her Gcash? Yeah. No, it went into her PayPal, and then she put it in her Gcash. Then she transfers from her Gcash to my Gcash. So she's doing that now. For the rest of the money, I should have a couple grand in there. Attitudes. Okay, so the second girl is kind of wishy-washy on going on the trip. I've noticed there's no lovey-dovey. There's nothing. Now she says she has no Gcash account. Every single person I meet has a Gcash account, so red flag. She says that they deny her. It's just an app, folks. Why would she be denied? So maybe she did something fishy last time around. They're like, we don't want you on Gcash. I don't know what you could do on Gcash to get yourself in trouble. So it's really a red flag. Every girl should have a Gcash number. Every Gcash number is tied to their phone number. Okay, what's the deal? So her attitude, I told her, where's your loving attitude? Because she's asking for more money after she... Where's my money? So she has no scuba certification. She has no ID now. She has no passport. I don't know what's going on with her. She won't explain anything. Now she's saying she's out of money. Well, I don't get it. Also, the double date thing. You know, to make you chill out, we could double date. We could have your girl, you know, she comes to your condo, gets set up, you meet me. It's fun. We'll go to Buy Hotel. It's like, I think it's $50 each, but it's amazing, mind-blowing buffet that should cost $100 each. There's a 101, and then there's rooftop bars that I've been to. You might have seen, there's a video I did a vlog, and it's so pretty. Oh my God, there's a swimming pool, like I think it's the 12th floor swimming pool with a bar at night. I mean, stunning way to live. If you know anyone that knows the Philippines, they love the Philippines. I asked a gentleman today who's a world traveler, do you like Cambodia, Laos, Thailand, or the Philippines? He had a mixture of reasons, you know. The main thing is the cultural infusion of different things. But I would say that because the pesos in the Philippines is kind of deflated, it gives you more of an advantage on your 401k, which we all know is suffering right now. So I think I covered everything. That's an update. If you guys have any questions, let me know. This is driven also by your comments, so I encourage you to give me some ideas. And one of my buddies told me that I should start a dating agency over there. I think I'm headed that way. I need to gain the trust of people first and get a reputation. That's coming. Something that's important to me, and I lost a friend over this, but is the word integrity. He had pushed the word integrity, and in fact, in the end, he had lost his integrity with me. And I'll tell you why. He told me to take my ex back, that I wasn't happy with that. I had two gentlemen say, you know, you shouldn't let her go. She's beautiful. And I'm like, I can't trust her anymore. Like, seriously. Oh, I don't know. I'd forgive her if I were you. Forgive her for the things she did. And guys, it wasn't cool what she did. No, you don't forgive a person for that. You just let them go and you let them find their new way in life. But that guy, I had to let him go because I'm not going to be taking someone back because, why? That's an imbalanced relationship. I know people that have had their spouses do things and they take them back, but they've always got their third eye on them going, what is going on with her? Where is she at? What time is it? Why is she behaving different? And one of the reasons I'm single is because I need to find a partner that I can completely trust again. So that's it. There's a lot of information there. You got any questions, please let me know. I love you. Take care of your tribe. Take care of everyone. Blessings to everyone in your circle. And I love you. Have a nice evening. Thank you so much.